Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, September the 26th, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. Starting with the ES, we do have this line in the sand. I like it. 43.65 is where buying pressure in my mind is going to expand. Right now we are fading. We lost 43.53, which is pretty important. I had a long here, and if it lost this level, I was going to go flat, and here we are coming down into the space. We just had a release that pushed price action further this way, so we are going to be looking at our weekly to see where we are at the bottom. We're going to see some bottom pickers here. It's going to be a choppy day. That is for sure. All right, and so this line where we're sitting here, if we lose this zone, from a monthly perspective, it's going to be pretty important, right? Because our breakaway zone is 41.80 and a little bit of change. So right now, the sellers have resumed control. We're looking at the 15-minute chart, and we're pushing down into the edge of the formation here. Where might we go? Let's take a peek and see what the overnight did, right? This was 3 a.m. We need to hold this low edge. If we don't, we're going to have ourselves a little bit more downward trouble, right? Buying the dip has not been particularly easy for folks sitting in these formations. But we do sit in a sideways patch because of that relief bounce that we had really starting yesterday, right? This is yesterday? No. Is that this morning? I'm confused. You know what I'm trying to say. Back in the saddle here, just got a lot of trouble going on next week, and actually for the month of October, I will be joining us on a regular schedule. We'll have our normal schedule, but I will be joining us from Scotland and traveling through Europe a little bit to watch ourselves some basketball, as our youngest is a pro in the British Basketball League. So here is the NQ. Let's take a look at this range-based formation. Top edge, wow. Top edge up here where these wicks are, 14,887. Bottom edge here, but again, I just feel like they're bottom pickers here. We're just going to have a bit of volatility coming into the end of the month and end of the quarter with negative gamma. That's going to be a messy patch. Okay, so what are we looking at? Yesterday we had a beautiful bounce to start the week. We gapped down, completely recovered, couldn't get up over 433. So that's going to be that line in the sand for us. 433, no doubt about it. Maybe even 432.65 and some change right now. What do we need to look at? Hey, the gap down was 28.91. Excuse me, 428.91. Let's put a line right there. That's going to be the region that the buyers try to hold. Listen, if they can't, and right now, to be sure, we have ourselves, what is this line? I don't know what that vertical line is. Let's see, what is it? 15-minute anchored indicator. Oh, very interesting. Here we have sellers clearly in play. If you're looking for a long, you better not touch it because the bounces are giving us sell zones in this formation. No doubt about it. Okay, so this is what we are looking at, trying to hold the 429.11 area. If we lose that, here comes 420, right? 420 to 421 going to be that next line in the sand. And if it converges with the NQ, we're going to see 412, right? We'll see how it looks, folks. I am not of the mind that we are going to be doing much beautiful bouncing here in the near term. I still think it is a sell the dip type of formation. And that, of course, is going to put us into these lower edges. Take a look at the Qs, trying to gap up 360. We'll use 360 as that line. Yeah, we'll use 360 there to see if price action could come into those zones, but do not pick any bottoms unless you feel like losing money. Then just go for it. You'll be in good shape. So that's where I'm being deadly serious. Not a place to do it. Trend line supports in significant trouble, and so we really want to be very careful this morning. The pops have been selling, but again, this is a tricky situation because we've got buyers trying to hold the floor. Look at the daily formations, right? Clearly range bound, end of the month, end of the quarter, sticky situation. Stay alert, and I'll see you on the platforms.